Hey everybody, Tommy here, and welcome to my Droniverse. Continuing our Disney Pixar combo voice actor characters, where we take the characters that one voice actor has done across multiple Disney or Pixar movies and combine them into one. We're on day 5 now of 10, so this is the end of our first week. And the way I want to do this is by doing some old school ones as well. Our first 4 were more newer movies, but now we're going to go old school for this one, and we're going to go back to the 70s. I think these were the biggest ones in the 70s. And today we're going to be doing Phil Harris. Now, the name might not sound too familiar to everybody, but Phil Harris was the voice of O'Malley, the alley cat from Aristocats, and he also provided the voice of Baloo from The Jungle Book, and Little John from Robin Hood. So all 3 of these guys were voiced by an actor named Phil Harris. And I'm pretty sure all 3 of these were back in the 70s. But yeah, we're going to try to combine these 3 characters into one and have it be the Phil Harris voice-over combo character from Disney and Pixar. So this is going to be a little tricky though. 2 of them are bears, 1 of them is a cat. 2 of them are bears, 1 of them is a cat. So there's no really human elements to there. We're going to try to make our own unique character. And I've thought about this one a little bit. And the way I think I want to go with this is to make it more bear, but give it like the cat tail as well as the cat patterning. So, oh man, this is gonna be a tricky one because I have to try to fit in that cat into those bears. I do like, however, Little John's wearing clothes, so we can add in the clothing element from Little John. Baloo is more bear, and then it's a cat. How am I going to make it stand out as Baloo? We'll see. This is going to be one of the trickier ones. But as always, my favorite way to start any character is a circle. And the bears have smaller heads, whereas John Goodman had a deep voice and his characters were larger. The fact that these are bears doesn't mean they have larger statures. Their heads are still kind of small. So I don't want to go too big with the circle. So let's start with there. It's a pretty nice circle. And then from there, maybe we can throw some whiskers in there too. So it's not just a bear, but it's kind of a bear cat. So it has bear features, but with some cat whiskers and tail and patterning with those like front paws, how they're not all orange. But maybe we can add in Baloo. Maybe that's what we can do. Okay, so here's the plan. Bear head with some cat whiskers. So we've got this. We'll make him turned a little bit. Oh, hold on. It is maybe easier. This is a good circle. I like the circle a lot. So maybe we can... Oh, I did it again. Oh. My last episode, I forgot to move the picture onto a new layer. Did the same thing here. So let's cut this. Get a new layer. Except I want the layer to be on top of 4. So layer new. And on this one we can edit paste. There we go. And then we can move our circle up without changing anything else. But I also want to make it bigger so I can work on the face a little more in detail, in depth. And then we'll shrink it down once it's where we like it. So take the circle. Make it, that big. And now we can work on it better. I am right-handed, and for me it's always easier to draw characters this way. The 2 pictures I have of the bear are this way. I'm going to try to draw it this way. And just kind of reverse it in my mind. So Baloo has the biggest nose of all three of these guys. So let's give him some nice Baloo nose. And it's interesting. Baloo has changed colors over the year. Back in the original, he was kind of this grayish color. But in the more modern ones, he's like a bluish gray. And I wonder if they did that because his name is Baloo. But back in the original Jungle Book, he was more of a gray. It's looking a bit doggish at the moment. Hopefully I can fix that. Then he's got a nice open mouth. And it comes out like this, and then this one comes down. It's got a thin lower muzzle. And you can see his tongue. Like so. So we're going to go with this for our nose. More blue. And then we can give him... Actually, let's erase this. Now we have that part drawn in. We can get rid of this so we can see what we're working with. And one of the things I do like about old Baloo is you can see like his whisker spots. So he's got like just little marks there. But then draw in some whiskers from O'Malley. We'll fix them in post, but we've got some whiskers. And now all three of these characters tend to have smaller eyes, so kind of some beady eyes. And they don't have the pupils and the irises, so we just kind of draw some dots in there. He's looking very dog-esque. However, once he's all finished, I'm hoping I'll be able to fix that. Oh, let me erase this part too. Maybe this is what's throwing it off. So let's erase, erase, erase. Still looks like a weird character. This is, however, always just the rough. We'll fix it in post. Give him some eyebrows. That one wasn't too crazy. Because they all just have like these little eyebrows. But I do like the hat that Little John has. That classic Robin Hood type hat. So we're going to put a hat on our bear cat thing. Nope, that's a horrible line. Why does that nose just not look right? It's driving me crazy. I feel like it looks correct to Baloo's, but it's not looking correct like Baloo's. We'll see. He's got some lines under his eyes as well. Kind of like his cheeks. You know, maybe it's those whiskers. Maybe the whiskers are just throwing it off. Let's... This is the one I'm struggling with the most so far. Because whiskers are very feline. So then go back to the hat now. Keep getting bouncing around different areas of him. He's got like his little hat with this part comes out there. No kind of like ribbon or anything around the brim. And then we'll just throw a little feather. Boop, boop. And then his ears. I was thinking about doing a cat ear, but the fact that the whiskers made it look so cat-like, I don't want to go too far into cat territory. So if these ears, it's kind of flat, then it comes up, but then it comes like that. Kind of something like that. It's looking better. And he's got a little chest line. However, not going to do a chest line. He's wearing the shirt that Little John is wearing. So it's got this big draped collar. So it's going to come up here and then fold down and around, come off of the shoulder, come down like so. Tweak it like that, give it a little bit of something like that. So if we look at the two bears though, their arms are swinging different ways. And I think I want to make his arms a bit more out. So let's erase. And then come in. Let's do his belly first. So he's got a nice big belly, cinched in at the bottom with a belt. And it comes out like so. And if the back I like that. It's looking good. His hair up here is still a little off. It needs to be more like zigzaggy. But then he's got some sleeves coming down. Now, Baloo's arms and Little John, very similar. And I'm only going to be able to work in O'Malley just a little bit with the detailing. So he's going to have big... Actually, no, if you look at Baloo's biceps are really big compared to Little John's. So it's more of a Little John arm. And then we're going to do Baloo's legs, which are shorter than Little John's. And a cat tail? But do I want to do the coloring more so of O'Malley to incorporate that? Like give it some yellow eyes and the orange body. I'll play around with the post and then see what we come up with. But the arms do kind of boom, 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 come down like so. And I like Baloo's hands. They're more bear-like. Little John's got more human hands. So if we just do Baloo's, he's kind of bring down like this. And then his claws are his fingers, which extend a little bit into his hands. And then O'Malley, if you look at O'Malley's front right paw, it curves on the back and comes down like that. So this is one color, this is another color, this is another color. And then we're going to erase a bunch of this part right here when we put in the other arm for Little John's other. Maybe come out with it like that. Erase this guy right here. And then do the same thing. Just kind of then come back in with Baloo's paws, and then erase all this part in here that looked really good. And it's technically still there, it's just hidden behind his arm. And then the O'Malley's paw on this one is a little bit more just like that. He's kind of looking cute. We're kind of we're kind of going somewhere with this. Before I shrink him down, though, let's add that little tail. So if his lower half is right here, let's say Baloo's legs, which are really short. So his body's like that, and then we're gonna, this is where his body comes into. His legs come out of that. So a little, very little Baloo leg. And then his paws, oh, actually it curves like that even. Then his claws come out. Same kind of thing as his hands. His arms might be a little too long. I'll probably shrink down the arms once I do the final edit too. And then we'll have a little cattail sticking out the back. Where his bottom would be. Erase that, and we'll put this here. Something like this. So here's what I'm thinking for the ruff. It's kind of like a Baloo face, Little John's shirt and hat, Baloo's legs and hands, O'Malley's tail. And I'm going to play around with the coloring. I'll try to see how it looks with coloring in post when I do the final render to see if I like it more Baloo or more O'Malley, which I might lean towards O'Malley because even though John's got that more of a light brownish orangish hue to him. So we'll see though. But so here's the ruff of our Phil Harris combo character across his Disney voice acting talents as O'Malley from Aristocats, Baloo from Jungle Book, and Little John from Robin Hood. So with the magic of editing, here is our final product. And I do like this. It's not my favorite one, but I do like this one a lot. It was cool to kind of combine these characters. They're more old school, I believe from the 70s, but turned out really cool. I like this a lot. I've got to think of a name though. O'Malley, Baloo, Little John. Little Olu. Little Olu. Little Olu. I like it. So we got Little John, O'Malley, Baloo, Little Olu. That's what this character's name is. Kind of a cat, kind of a bear. Well, kind of a cat, mostly a bear. Cool. I'm loving this. But that was the end of week number 1. There's still 5 more episodes of this I'm going to do. And then if I come up with more in the future, we'll do those too. But 2 weeks of Disney, Pixar, voice actor combo characters coming together nicely. So yeah, the Phil Harris character, Little Olu. Cool. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. As always, stay healthy, be safe. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye, everybody. Bye.